What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Am for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. As always, guys, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Leo. So let's go ahead and get it cracking. But before we get it cracking, happy Monday, everybody. Hope you guys had yourselves a fantastic week last week and a fantastic weekend. As many of you guys know, I did have a wedding to attend to. It was a beautiful time. It was an amazing time. So thank you guys so much for allowing me to have that time off. I really do appreciate it, but I'm happy to be back. So happy Monday, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. Hey, y'all. Hey, Pisces love. What's going on? Hey, Callie. Hey, Carol. What's up, everybody? How are you? I hope y'all are well. So let's see what's up. Starting out here with the Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming up here for Team Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Let's see what we got going on. All right, Leo. We're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Swords. So you could be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the King of Swords. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And then lastly for you, we do have here the Strength card. So this is actually pretty nice. I do actually like this energy for you because I feel like every queen needs its king, and that seems to be the vibe for you moving into the next 24 hours. Taking a look at what you're dealing with first, we got here the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse position could be talking about a lot of instability. You know, this could be struggling with something in life, and I definitely feel that this is a queen that has her king and vice versa. This is a king that has his queen. I feel like in the next 24 hours, you know, whether this is about having a good partner, romantic partner, a good friend, a good person to kind of have a shoulder to lean on, I feel like whatever it is that you're going through, you have a resource that's right here next to you that's more than happy to be strong with you through the hard times. I feel like that's going to be kind of like a reminder here for you moving throughout the next 24 hours, Leo. It's like if you're going through this difficult time, don't be afraid to reach out to your person. Don't be afraid to reach out to that individual that you know would be there with you and that would help you get through this very difficult time. Because if this is about a relationship, for example, no matter what heads your way with you and your partner, it's not going to break away you and your partner. You guys are going to be able to handle whatever kind of curveballs that life gives you. Same thing if this is like your best friend, same thing if this is like your family. So it seems to me here, Leo, that I'm getting the message of like, don't be afraid to lean on the person that you know that you love and care about the most, and vice versa, they love and care the most for you. Because it seems to me that you're going to be able to get through anything you need to, so long as you allow yourself to be vulnerable with this person, because somebody here wants to be there for you, okay? So nonetheless, looking at the outcome being the Strength card says you're a lot stronger when you work together with this individual. So don't be afraid here to reach out about whatever's going on, or to work together with somebody if you're going through a very difficult time, and vice versa. If this is you and a partner together and you're both going through a very difficult time, stick together. You know, I'm definitely feeling that energy of like this person is the king to your queen, okay? So moving into the next 24 hours, you have somebody here who's gonna have the ability to get through something with you. Don't be afraid to open up, all right? All right, Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out with the fire signs today. Let's go ahead and do fire, water, air, earth. Going on to our water signs. Let's have a look here at the Pisces gang. What's going on, everybody? Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. I had a card fly like 10 feet off my desk. So give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me pick that up real quick, and we will be right back.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah.
And we're back. Apparently the card that flew by for you, Pisces, was the Judgment card, so you might be dealing with a Scorpio. But let's go ahead and reshuffle and see what's up. So, messages for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming in here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Pisces, let's see what we got going on for the fish. What's going on, baby? Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the Ace of Wands. So you could be connecting with a fire sign, an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Death in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. We do have here the Nine of Cups in reverse, and then lastly for Team Pisces is going to be the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So having a look here at your next 24 hours, Piscean, we got here the Ace of Wands followed up with the Death in reverse. It kind of looks to me like you want a new fresh start, but you feel like it's very difficult to get to that point. Typically, when you see the Death in reverse, it feels like something cannot change. I mean, looking at what it is you're dealing with the Nine of Cups in reverse. So probably what we're looking at here is a mindset change, Pisces. It's like you have this new beginning in mind, you have this new idea in mind, you have something in mind that you want to do or that you want to bring to the table. But when it comes towards having the mindset to execute what it is that you want, you feel like that is non-existent. So for example, let's say you want to start a business, right? You're interested in starting a new business, but you have this mindset that you don't believe that you could actually make this new business a thing. You have this mindset that you don't believe you'll be successful, or you have this mindset that you don't believe you'll know what to do no matter how much you research on how to do the job. You know, I kind of feel like you're in the space, Pisces, where it's like you have this dream or you have this passion or you have some sort of new beginning that you want to really manifest in your life, but it's like the only thing that's holding me back right now is the mindset that I have. Nine of Cups in reverse. I just don't feel like I'm in the right place or the right headspace to execute what it is that I want. Looking at the outcome that's present, you got here, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse here says, Pisces, you have absolutely everything you need. You're not lacking what you need in order to be successful. It's just you're not tapping into the resource that you already have. So Pisces, moving into your next 24 hours, it's about realizing that holding yourself back from doing something or saying that you're stuck or saying that you can't do something is nothing more than a state of mind. Point blank and period. You know, if you tell yourself, I can't drive a car, that is nothing but a state of mind. If you would actually go out there and practice and get your permit and go do driving with other people, you will learn to drive a car. For those of you that feel that you can't be successful in a certain area of life, you will never know that you can't be successful unless you go out there and try to be successful, right? So at the end of the day, the more we tell ourselves we can't do something is the more that we block ourselves from giving ourselves the opportunity to actually do it. So Pisces, stepping on into your next 24 hours here, you know, Ace of Wands, there's something here you want. Whether that is that new business you've been thinking about, whether it's that new type of opportunity you've wanted to take. But with the Death card in the reverse here, it's like, I've had the inability to make it happen because I just don't believe I'm in the right mindset. Well, remember, your mindset is nothing more than a state of mind. You already have the resources to be able to be a successful person. You already have the mindset within you to be a successful person, but you just have to tap into that energy. Well, then you're going to ask me, well, Ant, how do I tap into that energy when right now I currently believe that I don't have the ability or the capability to make my dream come true? Stop telling yourself you can't. Period. Stop telling yourself you can't do it. Stop telling yourself you won't be successful. Stop telling yourself that you're not enough to be successful. Stop putting all that negative bullshit in your fucking head. Period. Because the moment you start to switch on that positivity, the moment you start to believe in yourself, the moment you start to empower yourself, is the moment where you'll start to see everything unfold that you've wanted. Remember, there is no law of attraction without the law of action, and vice versa. You have to have the ability to believe in yourself and to shoot your shot in order to manifest shit into this world. If you have those two things combined, you're golden, baby, okay? So Pisces, stepping on into your next 24 hours, change up that mindset. You have the ability to do it. If you don't believe in yourself right now, then stop not believing in yourself and switch the way you perceive you. Okay? You got this, baby. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Pisces Love 5, thank you for the $1.99. I appreciate that as always. I hope you have an awesome week, and thank you. Thank you, my love. I appreciate it. Hope you have a fantastic week as well, okay? All right, baby. So we did our fire, we did our water, jumping on into our air signs. Let's have a look here at the Aquarius gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming up here for Team Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aquarius, we're going to grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Aqua, overall energy for you is going to be the Three of Wands in reverse. You could be connecting with a fire sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Nine of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. And then lastly, for the Aquarius peeps, are going to be the Two of Pentacles. So, Aqua, stepping on into your next 24 hours, 3 of Wands in the reverse here, all the way to the 9 of Wands upright. I think that right now it's like I'm kind of just turning my back on opening up. I feel like this is the energy of kind of shutting down. You don't really feel like you want to open up to people. So this is the kind of like the decision here of saying, I'm not going to open up about something. I'm just going to keep stuff to myself here with the 9 of Wands paired with the 3 of Wands in reversed. Now, having a look at what it is you're dealing with Queen of Cups reversed, which is typically that energy too of emotional unavailability. And I mean, looking at the outcome that's present being the 2 of Pentacles, it's kind of like there's a reasoning behind it though, you know? I think that not everybody, right, shuts down for no reason at all. I think there's always a reason on why people shut down. And Aquarius, if you're in a position to where you don't feel like you're being heard, or if you're in a position to where you feel like people aren't openly listening to you when you try to express yourself, why would you want to bother opening up to those individuals anyways? So I definitely understand where you're coming from. I mean, looking at the 2 of Pentacles being the outcome, this is giving me like a situational vibe. It's like, it's not that I'm completely closed off to everybody, but I'm going to be closed off from people who just basically show me that they don't give a shit. And to be quite frank here, Aquarius, I don't blame you. If somebody's showing me that they could give a shit less about me expressing myself or opening up about anything that's going on with me, I'm not going to want to open up to them either. So I definitely don't feel like you're making a bad move here moving into the next 24 hours. So for Aquarians here that are dealing with this situation, it seems very situational to me. It's like if people want to hear about what's going on, if people want to be there for you, if people want to support you, fuck yeah, you'll open up to them. But if people are just going to show you they don't give a shit, then why bother giving them anything at all, right? So Aquarius, I don't think you're doing anything here that, you know, really needs to be talked about. I feel like your next 24 hours is just giving somebody exactly what they're asking for. If somebody here keeps showing up like they don't give a shit, well, guess what? You're not going to give them a dang thing at all, and I do not blame you. All right, Aquarius? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our fire, our water, our air, going on into the earth signs. Let's have a look here at the beautiful Capricorn. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming up here for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Cappy. We're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up with you, baby. Hopefully all is well. Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the 6 of Wands. Okay, I like that. Definitely a good way to start your reading. Taking a look here at your current energy, we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and then looking at your outcome here, Capricorn, we have here the 6 of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like moving into your next 24 hours, there's something here that emotionally you're distancing yourself from in order to bring forth more success. This is the energy of like not investing yourself way too emotionally into a situation in order for that situation to go more smoothly. For example, when we talk about mixing our emotions with work or mixing our home life with work, you know, that could be a very difficult thing sometimes, right? Because for example, if you're working and your emotions are, you know, kind of all over the place, it's not going to be very easy to be successful, right? It's not going to be very easy to get your job done. So this is the energy right now of separating yourself emotionally from what it is you're currently pursuing. Separating yourself emotionally from what it is you're trying to thrive and succeed in, because you're recognizing if I let whatever's going on with me personally stand in the way of what I want right now, I'm not going to get from point A to point B. So Capricorns, I feel like coming into your next 24 hours, this is about really removing the emotions, okay, from what it is that you're trying to thrive and grow in. This could be about a job, this could be about a business that you own, this could be about a company you're starting, whatever the case may be. I just feel like you're recognizing right now, I need to remove my personal life with the goals and aspirations that I have for myself. Taking a look at what you're dealing with here, you're dealing with the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles here is recognizing I'm going to be uneven, right? If I'm constantly introducing my emotions or my personal life into my work life. So I have to be willing to separate those two things in order to have balance here. Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is that energy of balance, baby. And I feel like you guys will be finding it here moving into your next 24 hours. So Capricorns, it's about really removing your personal life from what you want and what you got going on, whether this is about your career, whether this is about other things you have going on in your life, I definitely feel like you have goals in mind, and you're saying to yourself right now, if I want to achieve these goals, bringing my personal life into the goals that I'm pursuing is not going to help me. So I have to be willing to split the two up and put myself in a more balanced position so that I can go ahead and make these goals a reality, okay? All right, Capricorn, I like that, baby. It's about removing that personal life or personal problems and staying focused so that you guys can have a clear path to get what it is you want. Awesome. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for the day. Moving on to our second batch now. Let's have a look here at the Aries gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got coming in here for Team Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Aries peeps, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Aries. Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. I got cards flying all over the place, and then we'll get on into it. So hold on 1 second, y'all. I really got to get myself a new deck because these cards are starting to get really burnt out. So, Aries, taking a look at the overall energy for you. We do have here the King of Wands. Having a look here at the current energy for you. We got here the Eight of Wands, looking at what it is you're dealing with. We got the Knight of Cups. And then lastly, for the Aries peeps, we do have here the Knight of Wands. So, stepping on into your next 24 hours, we got here the King of Wands, followed up here with the Eight of Wands. Aries, I do feel like there is some sort of conversation you're getting ready to take or getting ready to have with somebody. King of Wands here is kind of like giving me the vibe that you've put off a situation for too long. So it feels to me like you put off a conversation for a while, but you're recognizing that it's time for this conversation to happen moving into the next 24 hours. Now, I don't feel like it's a conversation where you have any sort of bad intentions, because looking at what it is you're dealing with the Knight of Cups over here. Knight of Cups is like, I have pretty pure intentions on how I want this to go, but looking at the outcome that's present, being the Knight of Wands, I feel like whoever this is you're dealing with, they seem to be pretty absent here. You know, whether this person is mentally absent or physically absent, I feel like whoever this is you're dealing with is just not really partaking in the conversation that you're trying to have. So Aries, there's this energy of wanting to communicate to somebody. There's this energy of wanting to talk to somebody, but they seem pretty combative or they seem very avoidant is what I'm picking up on here about your person. And moving into the next 24 hours, you know, you're trying to talk to them, you have good intentions, you know, you're in a position to where you're trying to work some things out, but I feel like whoever this is you're dealing with is still going to continue to be very avoidant here in the next 24 hours. So just do remember, at the end of the day, it takes two to tango. If somebody here isn't willing to talk, if they aren't willing to put in the work, you know, that's a situation that's not going to get resolved. And you can only chase down a person for so long. So I feel like moving into your next 24 hours, you're going to kind of come to that conclusion of, you know what, look, if the person I'm dealing with is willing to work with me, that's fantastic, that's great. But if they're not willing to work with me, it's going to have to be one of those situations where it is what it is. I did my best. You didn't want to work with me. That's okay. I'm going to go do me, right? So I do feel like that is kind of the conclusion you're going to come towards here, moving into the next 24 hours. You know, you've been putting off a conversation for a while with somebody. You're getting ready to have that conversation, and it just seems to me like they're doing what they've been doing. They've just been very avoidant here because that's what's showing up as the outcome. I feel like it's not the first time this person's been avoidant. I think they've been avoidant for quite some time. So if this person continues to avoid you here, Aries, I think you're kind of going to just let it go. All right? All right, guys. So unfortunately, that's the behavior I still see showing up here from your person. I don't think they're changing. I think they're still going to show up pretty dang avoidant, unfortunately, okay? All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, jumping on into our water. Let's have a look here at the Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's up with you, baby. Messages for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming in here for Team Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Scorpio, let's see what's up with you beautiful people. Hopefully all is well. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Strength card. So you could be connecting with a Leo. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Eight of Wands. Looking at what Scorpios are dealing with, we have an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And then lastly for you guys is going to be the Sun card. So I actually feel this energy of you guys kind of purposely holding yourselves back from something right now in your life and focusing on going in a completely different direction. We have here the Strength card and we have here the Eight of Wands. Strength card is that card of like taming the beast. So I think that you know, Scorpio, that if you were to invest yourself in a certain opportunity, maybe there would be some good aspect to it, but I think you also see a red flag. And because you see some sort of red flag, you're telling yourself, listen, no matter how tempting something may seem, I'm going to hold myself back because I got to do right by me at this current moment in time. So taking a look at your current energy, Eight of Wands, you're purposely shifting yourself away from an opportunity. You're basically purposely declining an opportunity here, Scorpio, in the next 24 hours because you know that there's some sort of red flag in it. And you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you could potentially get hurt or where something could potentially go wrong. Even though the situation does seem kind of tempting, because that's how I'm feeling the energy, the situation seems a little bit tempting here. You're like, even if it's a little bit tempting, I got to make sure I'm doing right by me. Taking a look at the outcome that's present, we got here the Sun card. Sun card here says, I got to focus on my happiness. I got to focus on things that are good for me and that are leading me to a happy, healthy, and positive lifestyle. So you're making sure right now that you're not putting yourself in jeopardy of any sort of negativity or anything that could potentially get you hurt. All right, so Scorpios, there is some sort of tempting offer showing up over here, but I see you respectfully declining. Okay? All right, Scorpio, not sure what that offer is, but I get where you're coming from, man. Listen, in life, we can get opportunities that, may seem a little good, but if we see something about it that we know is not going to be good for us, it's always best to do right by us than to get ourselves in a potential situation that may not be so good for us after all. Okay? All right, man. So we finished up our water, we finished up our fire, jiving on into these air signs. Let's have a look here at the Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I want to see what's going on for my birthday peeps. Happy birthday, by the way, Gemini. I hope you guys are well, and I hope you've been having yourselves a fantastic season. What information do we got coming up here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Gemini peeps, we're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Eight of Wands. I've been seeing this card come out so much today. Taking a look here at your current energy, we got here the Three of Wands in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Justice. And then lastly, for the zodiac sign of Gemini, we have here the Seven of Wands. Someone here seems to be getting blocked, okay? Taking a look here at your overall to your current, we got here the Eight of Wands to the Three of Wands in reverse. This is definitely looking the other way and continuing to walk, okay? I don't feel like you're turning your head. I don't feel like you're looking backwards here, Gemini. There's something here that you're turning your back on. Now, having a look at what it is you're dealing with, though, you're dealing with the Justice card. The Justice card in this situation is saying, I got to do what's right. I got to do what's just. I got to do the right thing. And the right thing in this situation that you're kind of feeling is to keep on moving forward rather than to stick around in something that may potentially not be serving you. Having a look at the outcome that's present, we got here the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is the energy of restricting yourself or removing yourself from a situation because you know and acknowledge that you deserve better. So, Geminis, moving on into your next 24 hours, you acknowledge that you deserve better from something, and rather than to continue to stay in that situation, I definitely see you guys moving out of it and focusing on just being somewhere else. So you're walking forward from something and you're not looking back. The Justice card is kind of similar also to the reading we just did for Scorpio. With the Justice card showing up in this situation, you're saying to yourself, I have to do right by me, and I'm not going to allow myself to stay in a situation that isn't doing me any good. So you're continuing to do right by yourself. You're also becoming incredibly aware of what's good for you and what's not good for you here, Gemini. So I definitely see here in your next 24 hours, there is something that you guys are moving on forward from. And I definitely feel you guys are going to do everything in your power to kind of restrict yourself from it. So this is about looking forward and not turning back. Okay? All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I do like that energy, though. I think everybody should always have the opportunity to do something that is... What am I trying to say here? Everybody should always do what's right by them. There you go. That was the message I wanted to get out, okay? If anybody can ever become aware that they're in a situation that's not really helpful for them, doing the right thing by you is the best thing you should always do, right? I think that a lot of people stay in situations that don't serve them because they're either in a situation where they feel like they deserve to be a part of it, or people stay stuck in those situations because they don't think they'll ever find anything better. But the truth is that the more you do right by yourself, the more you're going to find yourself in better situations in your life moving forward, the more you're going to align to people who treat you better too. Because the truth is like the people we meet in our life are often like a mirror, If we do ourselves great, if we treat ourselves great, if we love ourselves, if we embrace who we are, we tend to click with people who do the same thing to us, who embrace us, who love us unconditionally. But if we tend to be very down on ourselves, we sometimes can attract people who will start to be down on us as well. That's why it's very important to always make sure that you take care of yourself to the highest of degree so that you can attract the people that do the same. Because the truth is that if you don't see your value, who else will, right? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, our water, our air, jumping on into the earth sign now. Let's have a look here at the beautiful Virgo gang. What's going on, everybody? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming up here for Team Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, CJ, it was absolutely beautiful. I had such a fantastic and awesome time. Thank you for asking. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. All right, Team Virgo, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and then we'll see what's up, man. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome shit. What do we got going on for Virgo? Virgo, overall energy for you. Oof. Is going to be the Three of Swords. You could be connecting with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the Fool in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, Virgo, we do got here the Nine of Cups. And then lastly for you guys, we have here the Strength card in the reverse. So I do feel that moving into your next 24 hours, it might be one of those days where you feel like, I'm not feeling super hot, I'm not feeling super happy, so I kind of want to indulge in the feels. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, Virgo, you're dealing with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups could be a card of self-fulfillment, but it can also be a card of indulgence, and I feel like what you're kind of indulging in here is that energy of sadness. Sometimes it's like a good thing, to just have a day where you're sad and to feel how you're feeling. Not every day is going to be a happy day, not every day is going to be a shitty day, but some days are going to be sad days. And if you allow yourself to kind of sit in that energy, it could be pretty dang therapeutic. As counterintuitive as that feels, I know personally when I'm sad, the last thing I want to do is try to cheer myself up because it's going to be me faking it, I'm not going to just cheer myself up out of nowhere and magically feel better. So I like to sit in my feelings sometimes when I need to because it can be a therapeutic experience. It's actually a very healing experience because the more that you sit in your feelings, the more you're actually purging them, the more you're actually releasing them by feeling them, right? So what I see here for you, Virgo, is it's going to be one of those days where it's like, I'm just going to indulge in my feels. Period. I'm going to turn on some sad music. I'm going to grab some popcorn and watch a movie tonight, and I'm just going to be by myself in my feelings. And sometimes that's the best remedy that you need to heal, baby. All right? So looking at what it is, looking at your current energy, Fool card in reverse, the Fool over here in the reverse position is basically saying, I don't feel very motivated right now. I'm not feeling super hot. I'm not feeling like myself. And looking at the outcome being the Strength card in reverse, you're like, I also don't really feel like I can pull myself out of the way that I'm feeling. I'm just feeling in the feels. Okay? And that's all right, guys. I would say for your next 24 hours, if you're in your feelings, if you're having one of those days where there's just a lot going on, you're emotional, let yourself have an emotional day. Let yourself be dramatic. Let yourself cry. Let yourself watch a movie in bed all day. Let yourself order a pizza. Who cares? Order 5 pizzas. Do whatever you need to do to just be in your feelings and allow yourself that moment, okay? Because as I mentioned, as counterintuitive as it does sound, it very well is a super therapeutic experience, If you can just let yourself sit in your feelings, the more you do that, the more you're actually purging them out and releasing them. So Virgo, I would definitely say, don't try to change how you feel tomorrow. If you happen to be emotional, because this won't resonate to every Virgo, but if you happen to be having a bit of an emotional day, sit in that energy, do what you need to do, and you'll be feeling much better moving into the next day, okay? All right, Virgo, much love to y'all, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our beautiful earth signs. Now jumping on back to our fire, let's have a look here at the Sagittarius gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming up here for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Sanji, we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what we got going on. Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Emperor. So you might be dealing with an Aries for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the King of Wands. And then lastly for you, Sagittarius, is going to be the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I definitely feel like you're not standing in the way of yourself anymore. That's what I'm hearing pretty clearly for your next 24 hours. I mean, looking at the Emperor card here paired with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, This is the energy of making sure that you're on top of yourself, that you're in boss mode, and that you're getting ready here to dominate something, Sagittarius. So I feel like you were kind of in this vibe where you were psyching yourself out for a little bit, but in your next 24 hours, that is not going to be the case. You are going to be a person of action, taking a look at what it is you're dealing with. You're dealing with the King of Wands. You're making sure that you're here to get shit done, Sagittarius, and I love this energy for you. Having a look here at the outcome, we got here the Queen of Cups reversed. Queen of Cups in the reverse position over here says, look, the last thing I want to do is let my own feelings and let my anxieties and let my worries and let my fears get in the way of what it is that I'm trying to achieve. It's time for me to go boss mode. It's time for me to push to the side all of those negative feelings and thoughts and worries and make sure that I get on par to get my tasks done. So I like that, baby. I definitely see here Saggies bossing up in the next 24 hours. Listen, bro, you know, we can have the biggest roadblock that we can have in our lives can inevitably be ourselves, unfortunately, right? We can be our own biggest roadblocks, and it's good sometimes to recognize when we are being those roadblocks, because we have to allow ourselves to say, okay, it's time to put down the defenses, it's time to put away the anxiety, it's time to put away the fear, and it's time to snap in and lock in and get shit done, all right? So that's what I see happening here for you. So for any Sagittarians here that have been having a hard time recently, you know, being motivated, getting a certain job done, doing what you need to do, I feel like that energy is going to be removed for you in the next 24 hours, and you're kind of going to just tap in and go into that boss mode and get what you need to get done, okay? Love it. That's awesome. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all of our fire signs for today. Jumping on into the water signs, let's have a look here at the beautiful Cancer gang. All right, what do we got going on here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got coming in here for Team Cancer, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer. We're going to grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on for the Cancer gang? Cancer. Overall energy for you is going to be the Ace of Cups in reverse. So you might be dealing with a water sign for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And then lastly for you, Cancer, is going to be the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Oh boy. So Cancer, stepping on into your next 24 hours, Ace of Cups reversed here to the Eight of Wands reversed. There is definitely something here that you don't really feel like you're connected to anymore. Typically, when you see the Ace of Cups in reverse, it could be something that represents unrequited love. So there's something here that you don't feel super connected to, and I think that you're not in a position to where you want forward movement with that thing. You know, for some of you Cancerians, this could be about no longer really feeling connected into your partnerships, your friendships. For some of you, it could very well likely be your work or some sort of hobby, but I do feel a disconnection here for Cancerians in something that's going on in your life. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with, Ten of Pentacles reversed, it doesn't feel to me that it's providing all the more stability. It doesn't seem super stable anyways. It seems to me like your feelings about whatever this is are pretty on and off and very inconsistent. And looking at the outcome that's present, Three of Pentacles in reversed, you know, this is the recognition, Cancer, that something in your life just isn't really working for you anymore. You know, when you have the Three of Pentacles upright, that's the energy of feeling like something works, but when it's in the reverse, it feels like it's not working out at all. So Cancer, as far as what I'm seeing for you guys in the next 24 hours, I think it's kind of that recognition that there's something here in your life that you don't really love anymore. You're not very passionate about it, and it doesn't seem like your feelings towards it are very consistent towards it anyways, you know? So it could be about a job, it could be about a relationship, it could be about a hobby, but you're kind of coming to that conclusion that something here is no longer working and that a change needs to be made, okay? All right, Cancerian, and that happens, guys. Listen, we're not going to love certain things, certain people, certain things we do forever. You know, our feelings change, and what we care about changes, and what we like changes, and what we love changes. So it's all right when change comes. You know, as Cancers, we're not very fond of change when it happens because it's very awkward and we like to be comfortable, but embrace the change, roll with the tide, see what happens, because you never know. This is about you guys getting prepared for your next journey, and the new journey is usually better than the journey you were previously on, right? So embrace whatever new journey you're being guided to here, okay? All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all the water, all the fire, jumping on into the air signs. Let's have a look here at Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for my Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Two of Cups. Okay. You could be connecting here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Four of Wands in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Death in reverse. And then lastly for Team Libra is going to be the Four of Cups. I kind of feel like this is one of those days where you love the person you're dealing with, but like you hate them just for the day. Okay, Libra? Okay, it's like, listen, I know that I love you, but today I hate you. Right now I want some space. Okay? So taking a look at your energy here, Two of Cups here to the Four of Wands in reverse. Moving into the next 24 hours, you might want some space from somebody that you're typically relatively close to. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Death card in reverse. You're not feeling really good right now. Death card in reverse usually feels like something isn't changing, something's irritating you. So because you're pretty irritated here moving into your next 24 hours, it looks to me like you're interested in having space. Now, taking a look at the outcome that's present, we do have here the Four of Cups. When you see the Four of Cups too, it's another card of kind of like ignoring a situation and wanting space. So overall here, Libra, the vibe that I'm picking up from this isn't anything necessarily bad. It just feels to me like it's one of those days where it's like, I love you, I'm always gonna love you, but you're pissing me off and I just want some distance. It feels like one of those lighthearted days where you just need a break from somebody. It could be like the most minor thing that's ticking you off. Maybe you wish that, you know, your husband would pick up their clothes from the floor after they shower instead of, you know, leave them all over the place. You know, it's something very minor like that is what I'm feeling for y'all. So you might be slightly irritated at somebody you love and care for in the next 24 hours, but it doesn't feel like anything super crazy. You're probably just going to avoid them for a little bit because you're like, you freaking stress me out. I need some space. And that's just that, you know? So that's what I feel here for you. Nothing too dramatic, nothing too crazy. You might be having one of those days where it's like, listen, I love you, but I need space because whatever you're doing is irking the crap out of me, okay? And trust me, I've had plenty of those days with people in my life that I genuinely love and care about, so I totally get where you guys are coming from. All right, baby. So we finished up all the air, all the water, all the fire. Moving on to the last sign for today. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Taurus. All right, what do we got going on here for Team Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got coming in here for the Bull Gang? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Bull Gang, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Devil. Dang, first time that card came out today. You could be connecting with a Capricorn for a few of you. Having a look at your current energy, we do got here a Five of Swords. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we do got here a King of Cups. And then lastly for your Taurus is going to be the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So, taking a look into your next 24 hours, Taurus, the Devil card here all the way to the Five of Swords. There's definitely something that you feel pretty tied and bound to right now that you're trying to remove yourself from, but it feels very hard to do that. It's very hard to remove yourself from a bond that you have with somebody, especially when you really care about this person, you really care about this individual. You know, when I see the King of Cups, I think of somebody who's very compassionate, somebody who's very loving, somebody who is this really great being. And it's like you're trying to be mad at somebody, Taurus, because maybe something happened. You know, you're trying to be ticked off at them, you're trying to be mad at them, you're trying to push them away, but it's like I can't help to push somebody away that I just genuinely really care about. It's very difficult to do that, you know? So Taurian, stepping on into your next 24 hours, I feel like you're in this position to where it's like I want to be mad at you, I want to push you away, I want you to give me space, but I can't seem to do that when I give a fuck so much about you, you know? It's that vibe of just loving somebody. And listen, when you love somebody, you love them hard. And also when you fight with somebody that you love, you fight pretty hard. And just because there's a fight doesn't mean there always has to be an ending, right? So looking at the outcome that's present, Taurus, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you know, it's kind of like you're in this position to where you're trying to take this opportunity to cut yourself or remove yourself from someone, but at the same time, it feels very impossible to do so. And I would say that when it's hard to let somebody go, it's hard to let somebody go because you really love that fucking person. And I'd say that if you really care about whoever this individual is, no matter what's going on between the two of you, if you love somebody, fight for that person. You know, it doesn't always have to end in a breakup. It doesn't always have to end in a disconnect. You know, this doesn't have to be a romantic reading. It doesn't have to be about romantic love. It could be a fight between you and your friend, you know? But if you really care about somebody here, continue to fight for them. You know, there's a reason why you're having such a hard time letting go follow them, it's because you care about them so much, right? So Taurus, I would definitely say that if you're in a position right now where it's like you're trying to be angry at somebody, but you just can't be, then don't be, you know? Speak honestly about what your feelings are with them. Tell them about what you're going through. Tell them about what you're experiencing, and try to have that honest communication and conversation and see where things can go. You know, if this is something that you feel and they feel is fixable, then fix it. And if it's something that's not, then at least you guys will have that conversation to know where things are going moving forward. All right? I would say the last thing you want to do right now in this situation is push yourself away from somebody you care about. Instead, talk to them. Try to work it out, you know, see what happens. You know, miscommunication or no communication at all is really one of the most difficult things about having anything thrive or having anything go forward. You know, at least by having a communication and having a talk, you can see what happens next. All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, I want to thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Shout out to the peeps that come up Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. You are all so appreciated. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much from last week for giving me some time to take a couple days off. Really appreciate that, guys. Thank you for all tuning in today. And for everybody who tuned in today, really, really do appreciate that. For everybody who's in here right now, if you guys could drop a like, that would be awesome. And for anybody who sent in donations today, guys, thank you so much for that. It helps out a lot more than you all know. Really appreciate your generosity. You guys are awesome. If anybody here is new and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you're new here, consider subscribing. It would be greatly appreciated, all right? I did want to say, coming up tomorrow, I am going to have the air signs coming out for mid-June 2022. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, your mid-June readings will be available tomorrow. Feel free to check them out. They'll be uploaded between 12:15 p.m. Eastern all the way to 12:45. So I'll be getting those videos out tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing my best to get the rest of the mid-June readings out this week. So stay tuned for that, guys. Those mid-monthlies are coming, okay? All right, y'all. I love you. Happy Monday. Hopefully this video in general resonated to y'all. Hopefully it brought some benefit. If it didn't, my apologies, guys. Always feel free to tune in whenever you'd like or watch any other awesome readers on the YouTube platform. But guys, I love you all so much. Have a fantastic and happy Monday, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Much love to my soul family, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Been fighting